As you can see, I'm surrounded by green. Well, I'm not surrounded by green, but we are sponsored by the good people at Wash and Go today. The lovely people at Wash and Go. What I'm on about, good people. And people often say to me, Mark, is it not hard being a Wash and Go ambassador? And I always have to reply to them like this. Being a rocket engineer is hard. Just ask Elon Musk. Being Manchester United manager is hard. Just ask the 4 managers that have taken over since Sir Alex Ferguson. Being an NHS worker, that's hard. Heroes. That is really hard. But being a shampoo ambassador is as easy as taking a bath. It really is. So next time you're having a really hard day, just run a bath, light some candles, put on some relaxing music and lather up with Wash and Go. Classic Wash and Go. You can pick up your bottle at any good retailer or by hitting the link in the description and getting it delivered straight to your door. Thanks very much to Wash and Go for supporting the United Stand. Now let's move on with the show. And remember, Wash and Go, it's invisible. It's invisible. Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. Donny van der Beek is not starting, you cheeky chat. You bunch of cheeky chatters. Donny van der Beek is not starting, so don't fall for the scammers in the chat. I'm sure the moderators will sort those out and dismiss them to the naughty corner. Manchester United, massive game today, as we know. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, which I actually quite like. You get a bit of a Saturday evening, don't you? I'm going to watch a film or something like that. But will it be a horror film or will it be a fantasy film? And what I mean is, will Manchester United put us in a horror mood or will they put us in a happy mood? So Manchester United at home to West Ham. The team is pretty much going to be that team. There's some people moaning about how early this team's been leaked. Look, I'll put my hands up. I think I leaked a Liverpool team against Liverpool quite early. It might have been this season, actually. And I regretted it because ultimately the win you get for going, oh, look, I've got information is soon taken away by those people who say, why are you putting it as a disadvantage? United got a break on here. Bruno feeds it into Greenwood. He gets a bit of a chance. And he should have passed to Ronaldo. Bloody hell. That's not a good start, is it? Unbelievable. It's getting a bit silly, really. The shot's just not on. And Ronaldo's in absolute acres. It's that's silly. It's getting silly now, that is. It really is. You can't just... I love Greenwood. He's a generational talent. He really is. I believe that. But in that situation, he's got to pass it to Ronaldo. And he shoots when he's got 2 defenders in front of him, really close to him. It's a simple pass to Ronaldo. I'm not saying Ronaldo's going to score, but because there's another defender quite close. But it's just wingers who want to put a... Oh, what a cross by Bruno. I don't know how Ronaldo doesn't get on the end of this. Would you ever consider going bold, Mark? No. Juicy, thank you. I don't know. Well, darling, stop getting into the arguments about Maguire. He's not made a mistake. Ronaldo's not happy. He's speaking to the ref and the ref saying no. I mean, the referee is that one who looks like he needs to... No, I'm not going to say it. I don't rate him. Moss, that's his name. He looks like he should have retired 20 years ago. We need a midfielder with higher football IQ. Well, I just put a tweet out there. I mean, I think we've been the better side, but when you look at it, why have we not created chances? And I think it's a lack of creativity. Fred's not a creative player. Greenwood's not a creative player. Alanga's still very young. So you end up in a situation where it's really got to be Bruno's got to produce something or it's got to be a moment of individuality, hasn't it? There's not enough creativity on that pitch. And I know we was talking about this with Levin before, but this is why for me, do you want to be a team that's grinding out results or do you want to be a team that's winning games? And I think, if we had a holding midfielder with Paul Pogba and Bruno, at least you've got 2 players with creativity there. I just don't think there's enough creativity. Jadon Sancho on the right playing at his best as well. It's another there's just not enough creativity for me on the front foot, but then maybe you leave gaps at the back. Mitch, thank you very much for becoming a member. So it is half time. Right on half time, it is half time, which is what normally happens. United 0, West Ham 0, and look, I'd say that probably summed it up at the end of the game there myself. It's a half where United have controlled the ball and the press has been very effective. It's been a very hard-working performance from Manchester United, but it's almost like we're the away side. We're not really using the home advantage to commit numbers forward. Bruno's playing very, very deep. McTominay's playing deep. Fred's playing very deep. The defensive line is dropping deep as well, which leaves you with a very isolated front three who aren't really getting a lot of the ball. It's you could easily see this game being a 1-0 win to United. I mean, the danger is it could go 1-0 the other way if we're not too careful. Fred, he hit it quite well, actually. For a player of Fred's quality, he did hit it quite well. It was a good chance. And keeper made a good save. You are? That's something to consider in the second half, though. I mean, be very surprised if West Ham don't get a chance in this game. It's the Premier League, isn't it? Do you think Ralph has the bottle to take Ronaldo off again? Yes, Joe. And he may well do it in this sort of a game. I wouldn't have. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not saying I would sub Ronaldo, but in this sort of a game, you know, sometimes you do take off your number 9, don't you? Football, Jacob. Let me think. Yes, they can, but so could West Ham, and it could be a draw. I mean, Greenwood's been very quiet, hasn't he? Putting the effort in, but he's been very quiet. Alanga's been quiet, putting the effort in. Ronaldo's been quiet, putting the effort in. Chelsea will fail. Liverpool will have a blip, says SS1. He's still talking about second place. I think he's just one of them people. Why are we not creating loads of chances? If everybody's having a good game, why are we not playing? Why is it not working? And that's where people don't want to delve into. Are you happy that we're drawing a game that we deserve to be drawing? Why aren't we winning it? Explain to me why we're not winning it. And I'll tell you, the players aren't good enough. They're just not good enough. There's too many players in that team who are just not good enough to wear the red of Manchester United. Bowen is almost like an Aldi Hazard, says it's happy. 95. Maguire's been decent, to be fair. People just have agendas. Mate, can people stop talking about fucking Maguire, Rashford? We need to win this game of football. We're not Maguire FC. We're not Rashford FC. We're not Ronaldo FC. We're Manchester United. We're creating absolutely nothing in a game that really we need to win. He should have brought something creative on by now. I couldn't give a toss whether Maguire's headed it or tackled it. You know, what does it matter? We're Manchester United. Why do people get so locked in on individualism? Will that get us top 4? Grow up. So we need to win. 75 minutes creating nothing, but he just sticks with the same dead midfield. Ralph's either clueless or has Ollie politics going on, says Robbo. Shooting from 30. I'll tell you what, I'm fed up with the shots from fucking 30 and 40 yards. I mean, there's something wrong on the training ground because everybody shoots from stupid angles. It's so annoying. Greenwood, Alanga, Rashford, bloody Telles, Bruno, Delot, and they're all, I mean, if I'm Ronaldo and Cavani, I'm like, bloody hell, have you seen my Wikipedia page? Put some bloody crosses in the box. I swear if I see one more shot from outside the box, I mean, I'm actually, yeah, I'm going to write it down for the match reaction. It's ridiculous. It's just gives the ball back to West Ham. West Ham nearly scoring for that corner as well. It came flicked on at the front post by Soucek, went right across the 6-yard box. If someone had stuck their leg out, it could have been a goal. People ask why I don't support United anymore, says Luke. Like why would I bother with this crap when I can support City or Liverpool? Come on, Luke. You can't do that. That's not supporting anybody, is it? Yes! Manchester United, Rashford at the end. Rashford wins it for Manchester United at the end. Get in. I told you. I said Wolves 13 months ago. Exactly the same thing happened at Old Trafford. We were crap, absolutely rubbish, 0-0 all the way. And Rashford shoots and he scores off a deflected shot. Well, 13 months later, we've only gone and done it. Ranić brings on the attackers. The cross comes in. I don't know who puts the cross. I mean, Rashford, it's a tap-in. It's a tap-in. But he might be offside. We're just going to wait and see. Cavani's going to be offside. Bloody hell, he's going to be offside. Cavani's going to be offside, I think. Martial does so well to play it in, but I think he's offside. I think Cavani's offside. He's on. He's on. Get in, says MVP. I think he's onside. It's onside. Get in. Massive 3 points for United there. Rashford with the tap in. He's onside. Massive result. Late on. I told you, I kept saying it's got that feel of Wolves 13 months ago.